Yeah, Bill, those family members are anxious, nervous, and concerned with what their loved ones are going through in Pamunkey, and they say they are critical of the leaders of that jail.
Son has never had any health problems. Now he has this god-awful virus.
Those words from one mother who says her son is among the 124 inmates who've tested positive for COVID-19 at the Pamunkey Regional Jail.
I'm just very scared for my son's life because this is very serious.
Wednesday morning, jail officials announced roughly 70% of inmates tested were positive for the coronavirus, while around 15% of all staff were positive.
The vast majority of COVID-positive offenders and staff were asymptomatic or had mild symptoms. To date, there have been no hospitalizations, no deaths.
Officials say they implemented COVID-19 protocols back in March, but in late August, several staff and a contractor tested positive. The first inmate tested positive September 3rd, which prompted a mass testing event over the next 2 days. Health officials say they weren't shocked at the results.
It's virtually impossible to stop outbreaks from occurring within facilities of these types when you have a congregated setting like this.
Angie Lavero says her brother, whose name she didn't want shared, was tested, but they've been unable to get in touch with him since Sunday and are unsure of his result.
I honestly want to know what they're doing for the inmates who are sick. What kind of health care is he getting, or are all the inmates getting?
Officials say infected employees are on emergency paid leave, while infected inmates are being isolated from the general jail population. However, for the mother who didn't want her or her son's name shared, she's upset at the severity of the spread.
And I just feel like the jail should be held responsible for that. And they're still supposed to provide safety for those inmates.
Now, jail officials say they are still awaiting the results for over a dozen tests for staff and inmates, but they say because of the percentage of positive tests that they have gotten back so far, they are moving ahead with testing the remainder of the jail population, which is about 200 more people. Working for you in Hanover County, Cameron Thompson, CBS 6 News.